Was our high at the airport both Saturday and Sunday. And moving into this week, we're expecting really more of the same. Temperatures in the upper 90s. Right now, though, at Slidell, we're at 91. In New Orleans, we are about the same kind of temperature. Today, we are looking for heat, but not quite as much as we saw over the weekend. We will have some scattered storms. And wow, those storms last night were pretty nice. Starting Tuesday, we start with not much rain at all and more intense heat, maybe even than what we'll see today. And then for the weekend, it looks like the scattered rain will return as we shift patterns again. But yes, seeing some 91s, also seeing some upper 80s. Today might be the coolest day of this whole week, and we are expecting our highs to continue moving or to be in the middle 90s later on today. Feels like temperatures mostly in the triple digits. Now, something interesting about today is that this is the last official day of the year, or of this month, I guess I should say, that we're hitting 91 for the average high. When you factor in and look at all the temperatures over the average past 30 years, you can see that we actually go up to 92 for the average high starting tomorrow. So you could say tomorrow into the early part of August, first week or two of August, will be the hottest stretch on average that we're entering. And then later in August, it drops back to 91 for the average high. And then when we get into September, the month as a whole has our average highs in the 80s. So we are moving into what you could say is the hottest stretch of the year on average, but we will soon be out of it as we get into August. But yeah, so the heat certainly here. We have our radar pretty quiet and satellite imagery showing not much happening for land areas either. So not looking at a huge chance of rain in the next couple of hours at least. But we are seeing this small boundary here. You can see the clouds and a few showers here. We will see if with more heating this afternoon, we start to see some storms popping up right around there. Our model does have a little bit of rain, but it actually has gone down with rain chances since yesterday even. So this is by 3 p.m. Couple of showers or storms possible. 6 p.m. probably wrapping up with most rain. And then this is through tonight. Temperatures in the 70s to about 80 overnight. And then this is tomorrow, starting off with another quiet, humid kind of morning. This takes us through the afternoon, 4 and 5 p.m. Only a few spotty showers or storms around tomorrow, and our temperatures will be increasing from there. Today we'll say about 94, but again, over the weekend, we somehow managed to get all the way to 98 before the storms arrived. But since even at noon, we're only around 90, we'll say tentatively 94 or 95 for the high today. 40% chance for rain, and then our low temperatures tonight get back into the 70s. And then we have our big dome of high pressure that has retreated a bit to the west. That will start to expand over us the rest of the week. So that will bring that stable sinking air atmosphere where we're not able to see a lot of rain. And so that means we'll just be sort of sizzling in the afternoons without a whole lot of relief. Then it starts to retreat a bit more to the west by this weekend, and there will be a trough off to the north and northeast of us. That proximity to us may help us see a few more showers and storms for Saturday and Sunday. Getting into the tropics quickly, all that we have right now is tropical depression. Dawn, we've been talking about this for several days. The thing that has changed is that it's now a fully tropical depression. Still not a strong system, winds of 35 miles per hour. You can see just a little swirl out here in the Atlantic over open water. But it is no longer a subtropical as it has moved over some slightly warmer waters. Now the National Hurricane Center saying it is more of a sheared tropical system, and its forecast is just to kind of meander around, probably making a loop. Interestingly, when it does make a loop, and it might weaken a bit more and then maybe strengthen back to a tropical storm, but it's going to be going in the same general area where it's already been. So the waters are kind of cooler at that point, so it may not really have that much to work with, staying far away from us, not getting anywhere near land, at least for the next several days, and maybe even by the end of that forecast period might not even be as strong as what's indicated. So just watching, Dawn, not a threat for us. We have no threats coming for us in the next 7 days or more. Look at that heat. That'll be the main thing for sure through the end of this week, but we have a little higher chance starting Saturday and Sunday for some cooling showers.